In a love story better than Titanic, Joel Nouble is leaving Livingston and Davy Martindale behind for a big, hot move to Exeter City as Livingston exit fast approaching.
Welcome back, guys, to Folk Football for the daily Spfl transfer roundup. And if we were casting Nouble and Martindale as their Titanic counterparts, I would say that Nouble is definitely Jack. Because, like Jack, Nouble has been trying to claw and he doesn't want to leave Livingston. He's desperate to stay. But then you have Martindale, who is pretty much like Rose, where he's like, I'm not holding on to you any longer. There's no enough room on this door. There's no enough room at Livingston for Joel Nouble. And then Martindale just lets go and Nouble ends up at a different club. And this club, of course, being Exeter City. I hope it works out for Livingston because Martindale says they do need money. And if they do get relegated this season, which is looking very likely, that is going to have a big impact on them financially as well. So Livingston, they probably should be selling all their assets while they have the opportunity because they probably get more for them, I believe, in this window rather than in the summer window if they do indeed go down. So not a bad move, but you could also argue if Livingston really have ambitions to stay up, should they be getting rid of Joel Nouble? Is it a good move? From that perspective, probably not, but I think Livingston, I think Davy Martindale and Livy fans have probably already accepted the fact that unless they pull off a minor miracle, they are going to go down because you just don't see them improving. They don't have the funds to bring in new players, and I just cannot see them clawing their way out of this 12th spot.
What's Gary Caldwell going to give them? Because, of course, he is the Exeter boss, 6 months left on the deal. What are Livy looking for here? I mean, we heard $1 million, but that seems like 2 years ago rather than anything recent.
I mean, Joel Nouble's got, 6 months left on his deal and he's 28.
Aye. And
you ain't getting it. He plays in Scotland.
And he's had a shite season.
And he plays for Livingston, who are last. I reckon you'll be lucky to get about 300k for Nouble, and that's not because I don't think the guy's decent. I just think the circumstances, you ain't getting big money for him. Never getting $500,000. They are not getting $500,000, and talks of $1 million is completely ludicrous. So
Livingston need to go down.
I've had enough. I'd say if they can get 300k, they'll be doing well.
No, they would be doing well, but they're not going. I don't think they'll get that, to be honest. I think it could be next to nothing. Peanuts, pre-mark.
And maybe that's why Martindale was desperate to sell him before when he actually had longer left on his deal, so he could try and generate a bit more money for the club. But here, better getting something for him now than getting nothing for him in the summer. Because I actually don't believe that Nouble will make a difference. I think whether Nouble goes or Nouble stays, I just don't see how Livingston stay up.
Well, he's not made a difference this season, and I mean, if we're being honest about Big Joel Nouble, he had an alright start to Livingston career, but ever since that £1 million price tag was put on his name, his arse has went.
He's bottled it.
And I actually think Livy's the sort of club that might benefit for going down. Because I think this pressure on them, feel like, we need this money here, we need that money, yada, yada, yada. It's almost like the demands of like a lower league might help them. Because Martindale, once they go down, we've said it before, that is them. The door is closed.
So you think them going down is going to help them, even though you think that's them fucked once they go down? That makes perfect sense.
It does not. It does make perfect sense.
That makes no sense. You don't think they can survive going down yet? You think that's the best thing for them?
You said that. I said
you literally said that. You think once they go down, that's them screwed. But you also think once getting relegated is the best thing for Livingston.
It is. I think when they go down,
and they'll never come back up.
Aye, but it's nothing to do with finance. Well, it's kind of got everything to do with finance. But I'm not saying when they go down, they're going to cease to exist.
But they're never coming back up.
Yeah, but it's not.
So that's the best thing for them.
Aye. I think this club is actually getting into more debt being in the Premiership and hiring better players with bigger wages.
Well, Rangers are getting into debt trying to compete with Celtic, so I think the best thing for Rangers is just to settle for second place, never win the league, and just be happy when they get the odd cup win. That's basically what you're saying.
No, it's not.
Rangers should back off.
Some Rangers fans, if you look on Twitter and TikTok, actually kind of have that mindset.
Rangers should back off because they don't want to spend money to compete with Celtic and risk going into liquidation again. So what they should do is
but Livingston's not spending money.
Well, but you're on about they need to get relegated so they don't have the pressure of staying in the top flight and have to...
I genuinely think Livingston would be pumping out more money in the Premiership than they would be if they went into the Championship.
Well, no fucking wonder on player wages and stuff like that, but you're going to be...
That's why I think it would be better for
And what's the income going to be?
It's going to be less, obviously.
You don't have the old firm coming to visit you 4 times a year, or 3 times if you're shiting in the bottom 6. So, come on, that's a ludicrous statement. Let's move on, though. I think we've talked enough about Livy.
I'm not going to claim I'm a financial advisor or fanatic.
Well, I wouldn't let you advise my finances, but I don't have any, so it's alright.
Maybe I cook the books at Rangers. Anyway, let's talk about the books at Celtic Football Club.
Can you cook the books on this channel?
Oh, aye, I'll cook the books. The books have been cooked. Steven Seagal, under siege. But yeah, Carter-Vickers could be on his way out, 10 million. You like that one, no? Anyway, silent type, Gary Cooper. Let's talk about him. Cameron Carter-Vickers.
Well, what's Gary Cooper saying?
Gary Cooper saying hee-haw. It was a wee Tony Soprano reference.
Alright.
All those pop culture references.
It's wasted on me.
Wasted, right. Anyway, this guy. Is this good news for Celtic? Cameron Carter-Vickers staying, potentially. New contract, oh yeah.
New contract for Cameron Carter-Vickers. The US International 26 is under contract until the summer of 2026, but Rodgers is keen to tie down a pillar of his team. And I think we shouldn't forget how important Carter-Vickers is to the Celtic team, even though he's not played a big part this season due to injury and stuff like that. Maybe that's one of the reasons why Celtic have looked a little bit vulnerable, because they've been without Carter-Vickers. But there's no doubt, when at Ange's period at the club, Carter-Vickers was the standout defender. So I know some people are saying Starfelt was better, but I don't agree with that.
I think Starfelt was better the second season, but it doesn't change the fact Carter-Vickers was better.
So I think if they can get Carter-Vickers to sign a new deal, it's obviously great news for Celtic. If he stays to the end of that deal, then fantastic. And if he decides to leave, then you're going to get more money for him. So for me, it makes sense. What kind of level is Carter-Vickers at, though? Is he Premier League level? Is he Championship level? Is he high Premier League level? Is he low Premier League, mid-table?
I would say he's mid-table. I don't see why he couldn't do a job for a mid-table Premier League team.
Would Ange want him at Tottenham?
He was at Tottenham before. Now he's got a bit more experience, games under his belt. Why not? He's a good player.
Just because someone doesn't hit the ground running in the Premier League once doesn't mean they can't do it a second time around.
Yeah, we've seen that with Mo Salah.
Mo Salah at Chelsea.
De Bruyne.
De Bruyne at Chelsea. So maybe just people fucking suck at Chelsea. Torres. I mean, like, how many shite? Timo Werner. How many players have Chelsea signed that were just absolute shite,
Lukaku,
but actually were good at other clubs?
There's a lot of players Chelsea have butchered over the years. But what about that Hearts player that Hearts are going to be signing, big man? Tell me all about him.
Ross Stewart.
That guy.
No, it's not him. It's Ryan Fraser.
Wait.
No, Scott Fraser.
So hold on. We actually went from two people I know to Scott Fraser.
I don't know who Scott Fraser is.
So who is?
Apparently plays for Charlton Athletic, but he's close to moving to Hearts. So
and you don't know who he is? Don't want to do your, I don't know.
I'll do some
background check.
Well, I don't give the final say. It's fucking. I mean, I could do a background check and he could be a nonce. It doesn't matter. I can't fucking decide whether he's
check his hard drive.
I can't decide whether Hearts give him a contract or not. So, yeah, Scott Fraser.
You don't have that sort of pull, no?
Unfortunately, not at the moment. No, I know Hearts are always hiring, but not me. So yeah, Scott Fraser. I mean, I'll take anybody at Hearts right now. I know we just lost Lowry, we lost Halliday. Guess we need some reinforcements.
You going to lose Shankland?
Hopefully not. No, I don't think we can replace Shankland.
I just see if he's going to stay or he's going to go. Can they just not announce it in like a minute's time? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the pish.
What I think will happen is, I think nothing will happen essentially until like the beginning of February, and then he'll sign this new contract.
I
think he won't sign the contract while the transfer window's open, because once he signs a contract, that means there's no offers coming in.
Yeah.
I think he will wait to see what is available. He'll wait to see how much Rangers are willing to pay, and then I believe in February he'll still be a Hearts player, and he'll probably sign his new contract and get the big money wage. That's what I think will happen. I'd be shocked. He's got nothing to lose by waiting to sign it.
Yeah.
So I know Hearts want him to sign it right now, but I mean, I think he'll wait.
See the fact Celtic pumped $3 million on Nicholas Kuhn. Could they not have went and signed him, Shankland?
Well, maybe they don't think they need Shankland. Maybe they think they need Nicholas Kuhn.
Yeah, but they've got millions of wingers.
And most of them are shite.
True. But
Mikey Johnson, James Forrest,
they've only got two strikers and one of them's shite, so...
I don't think O's that bad, to be honest.
Well, he's better than Johnny Kenny.
I'd take O over Dessers.
Yeah. And who wouldn't you take over Dessers? Puffy Sam Lammers.
I'd take this Ryan Fraser, Scott Fraser guy over. I've never even seen him play. Do you know who he is?
You don't even know his name either.
No, so there you go, guys. That's your transfer.
It's a bit dead here on Saturday because guess what? Pretty much every team, apart from Celtic and Aberdeen.
Too busy focusing on Scottish Cup 4th round. So hopefully next week we can get some big transfers, and we will keep you updated. Come on, when are the likes of Aberdeen going to do something? They've done nothing. Such a quiet window.
I guess
We always hear about how good the finances are.
Josh Doidge is complete it officially now to Sassuolo, but you already covered that. So
I covered that.
even though it's now properly official, I believe it's 5.3 million. So Hibs get a wee bit more.
I should be getting about over $500,000 for that. Then we'll see if Hibs spend it.
No.
But Aberdeen haven't done anything in this window. Celtic have made one signing. Rangers have made one loan signing. Hibs have made a loan signing. Hearts have made 2 signings, I believe. I can't remember the other guy, but they've definitely made 2. And just not a lot happening.
Hearts, fucking your teammate.
Motherwell have made a couple of signings. St Mirren have loaned Quan, but I mean, other than that, there's not a lot happening here.
No, there's not. It's dead.
Livingston made a signing on the first day.
They signed Michael McGovern.
And they signed someone else, someone that's actually bigger than Joe Nouble. So I reckon that's what Martindale's plan is. Just lump up front.
Big sweaty man.
That's pretty much it. The Mr. McMahon approach. Anyway, guys, that's it. We'll catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.